Hey guys, how's it going? My name is FlyGamerHD and welcome. This is going to be a different kind of video, and this is going to be a review. And this is going to be a review over XSplit Broadcaster. And what it is that it will record. You can record gameplay, or you could actually live stream to Twitch TV or whatever other ones there are. I actually can't remember any of them except for Twitch TV. But what it is it records your game footage, which is either Minecraft or anything, or you could live stream it to Twitch TV, and it's a pretty cool thing. And I'm going to show you around. And thank you for Freedom, the partnership that I'm hopefully going to get to once I unlink from Ben Pixel, for giving me a free 1 week trial, since the 1 week trial will give me the full version of it. And if you want to get a full version of it, it's $5 a month and $15 for 3 months. And there's other stuff there for like 12 months, 36 months and all that, and you get discounts for it and all that. So I'm going to show you around the paid version of it. And yeah, so let's start here. So we have here, this is going to be the default screen for it, and what you're going to see is you're going to see a black screen. You're going to see scene sources, and you can have different scenes up to 12. And first thing you're going to see on the tab part is you're going to see file, and this is like a presentation, so you can load your scenes pretty much. You can add your camera, you can add the media file, you can add screen regions. So if I go onto my other screen, let's not do Skype, let's just do this. So if alright, that actually did get my Skype. Alright, so if you come over to here, you can see my Camtasia Studio. You can pretty much make it bigger and everything like that, and that's what the screen region does. You can also do IP cameras, you can do games such as Minecraft, you can do Skype videos, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty much nothing really to explain about the files part. Then we're going to come up to view, and this is where you can optimize everything. So what you're going to come up with first is you're going to come up with the default 640 by 360, which is 360p. You're going to come up with 25 FPS. The transition is going to be the same. Your transition speed is going to be up to 700. Your projector is going to be normal, your scale is going to be actual, and that's what you're going to do. And the resolution you can change up to 1280 by 720, which is 720p. But if you have the free version with the frame rate, you can only keep it at 25 FPS. So if you buy the full version, you can change it up to custom FPS, which is like 60, and you can do all other sorts of stuff. Transition, you're able to pick. Actually, I haven't mucked around with transition with the free version. So you're going to have the transition speed, which is going to be the transition speed of which one of these you picked, such as the clock, collapse, and all that. Projector is, actually don't know what projector is. I'm actually very sorry. High viewport is where you can hide the thing. So I think it reduces lag when you record. I'm not really sure. There's a scale viewport, which you can put it up to any scale. I would put it up to 50, but I don't actually really record with XSplit because I don't know, it just doesn't like my computer when recording. So next is broadcast, which is local recording, which is either it's where you can add a channel and then actually live stream it to that, which there is Ustream, Twitch, local streaming, live stream, and custom RTMP, which I don't know what that one is. But we can, if you hear the local recording, it will record, and if you go to the anchor bar, it's going to come up with this kind of stuff, and default is going to be specs on FLV on standard. So that's going to be the normal default one, and you can muck around with that. The codec, which is going to be for your audio. If you have like a energy condenser microphone, it will probably be better to use the AAC, low complexity, medium to high bitrate. If you have one of them crappy ones that aren't really that good, and I think if they have static in it, use the AAC, low complexity, low bitrate, and the specs is, I don't know, anything. Up here for the video encoding, you can have the quality, which you can put a custom one, but it won't allow me to do a custom one, or it probably just does it itself. But you know, you can pick from standard to high, very high, ultra high. Depends on what your CPU is and if it can hold it. So the next one is announcements, which is, if it's going to let me, no, I think it does nothing. Actually, don't know, but the announcement will probably be the announcement to your Twitch channel, which is kind of cool. So next is the tools, and the first thing we're going to check out is the activate delay server, which I do not know what this is, so I'm really scared to muck around with this. But I guess what it is, it's like it doesn't give so much delay to when. Oh, so yeah, so you can delay your stream by anything. So you can do 1 second, you can do 124 seconds, which is 2 minutes and 4 seconds. And I think it really depends on your internet. And it, as you can see at the bottom, this is an experimental feature, requires Java Runtime Environment 5 Plus. And what it does is, while the XSplit delay server is active, all streams will be proxied through it and delayed by the specified number of seconds. So you can put a second. So I think that really depends on what your internet is like. So here we're going to have my recordings, which is I have a couple of recordings that I don't actually want to use, but that's where I leave it to. I have 2 hard drives, so I have one for my recordings and one for all my programs. Just a little one for my recordings, not really that big. But next one is the general settings, and your normal one is going to be none. That's going to be put onto the normal XSplit, and you can just change that to wherever you want. And the generals is this. It's, I don't know, I can't really explain how this works, but I guess with the enable optimized render, it actually, if you tick that, it actually gives you more overall FPS when recording games, because if you get like low FPS, it will boost it up by a little bit, but not a lot. Game source will be to be able to capture a game in full screen. And with audio, what you want to do is you want to put your microphone that you have on your computer or what you use to record your gameplay. And then if you have a lot of silence in your background, you can tick the silence detection, and you can muck around with that. I haven't actually mucked around. You can pick where you wanted your recordings to save to. And profile, that's nothing. Resolution, this is all the resolutions you can pick from. If you want to get the good old 1920 by 1080p, you can do that. If you want the they don't have it. They probably don't have it. No, but yeah, you can pick what resolution you have if you want it full screen or anything like that. Hotkeys is pretty self-explanatory. You guys should know what hotkeys are. And I think that's pretty much it. If I open up Minecraft right now, and let's put it on the other screen. Now let's just, while I log in, alrighty, let's let it load for a second. So my Minecraft's just about loaded up, and I'll show you how to do the select scenes and all that, and I'll show you how to add stuff and all that. But down here where it says scene sources, I forgot to actually talk about this, but where these microphone and audio is, you can change that from adjustment level. If your microphone's too loud, you can like put it down, and if it's too not that loud, you can put it up, and it pretty much works for the same. These are just for live stream conditions, so if the if the sound in the background and not you talking is too loud, you can bump that down so it's not as loud. So here we are on Minecraft, and I don't know how I'm actually really going to show you this, but so I have Minecraft here, and if you guys wanted to add a screen region, which is going to be the one that you want to do if you have the free version, is you want to do the screen version, just screen region, and just click on it and it will instantly just pop up, so you'll have nothing really to worry about there. If I just grab this here, actually I don't know how I'm going to show you this. Alright, I don't know really how I'm going to show you this, but that's going to be what it's like without it. So that's without the thing in front, and pretty much that's what it's going to be. So if you guys want to add like overlays and everything, so say I wanted to add what could I add? Let me add something from my pictures file. So say I wanted to add my my Minecraft skin render that I have here, I can drag that into here and actually have this here. So what I can do is I pretty much can have this dude on the side a little bit, and he could be like holding something up, I don't know. He can be doing anything pretty much. So that's a neat little thing that you can add. You can add other stuff. What else can we add? Let's say if we want to add my banner to the top of it as a Minecraft render. Let's say if I want to add this at the top of it. So I can't actually add it to the top, but I'll have to get a special thing to do it. But you can kind of get the gist of it. So that's pretty much the review of the XSplit Broadcaster. I'll show you XSplit Game. XSplit Game isn't that much different. The layout's kind of the same. I just double right click then double left click that. It's not really that much difference. Let's just close out of Minecraft there very quickly. And it's not actually that much different kind of settings you can play around with it. It's not as good settings as you can pick through doing XSplit Broadcaster, but I guess I don't know how it's helping as a Gamecaster. I really don't know how it's helping, but I guess it's there. I guess they want to put it there, so they might as well allow them to put it there. Why not? I'm not company of XSplit, so I don't know what they're going to be doing with it, but I guess they're going to do something snazzy with gamecasting and everything. But let's just load up very quickly, and I'll come back to you guys at this. Alrighty, so here's the difference between XSplit Broadcaster and XSplit Gamecaster. So as you can see, there's a lot more settings, a lot more options you can choose and change through XSplit Broadcaster. But as you can see on XSplit Gamecaster, there's actually not really much you can do. I guess it's really more into the game that you actually play, because as you can see, it's the settings there. Let me open up Minecraft again just to show you guys. So pretty much you have the stream settings, which is pretty much what you want to stream at. Full HD, 1080p, perfect if you have good internet and a good computer. 720p is pretty good. You need kind of a good internet, which Australia don't really have, but you know. 480p, which is pretty much Australia kind of live streaming, maybe a little bit. 360p, which is the regular, probably. I think that's the actual default. So, yeah, and then there's the 240p, which is really low for really bad internet, and the automatic is just automatic. It's pretty self-explanatory actually. So here you can actually save to the hard disk. So save a copy of the live stream to your hard disk. There's 30 or 60 frame rate. You can use any of these, which is actually quite neat if you have a graphics card. So it actually uses your graphics card and not your CPU to actually codec the file. So if you have a really good GPU or graphics card, some people might not know what a GPU is. So you can say if you have a NVIDIA GeForce 770 Titan, you can pick the NVIDIA, and that uses your GPU. If you have an AMD Radeon R5700, maybe I think that's what it is. I can't actually remember AMD kind of stuff, but you can use the AMD. And if you have Ava Media, which I do not know what the hell that is. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. I think that's a separate one that I downloaded, especially for dexterity. You can use the Intel QuickSync, which uses the GPU on your motherboard, I'm pretty sure. Resolution, that's pretty much the setting. And it also has the same thing for recording, so original resolution and all that. And you have this, which is the quality and everything, and your frames. And also down there is the microphone. You can have your camera if you want to. This is where, if I bring my Minecraft across, I don't think it's actually here yet. Oh yes, it is. So as you can see, when I do XSplit, it actually lowers down my frames so badly. So that's why I'm not really actually going to be using it. So you can have your hotkeys, which is Control F4. I will show you what that does. So if we do Control F4 on your key, it'll come up with this bar. That's a really neat little thing that they put into XSplit Gamecaster. So if you have a full screen and don't want to exit out of it, you can just do Control F4 and it'll bring this up, and you can say press either stream, record, and this will show your microphone, your audio, your webcam, and they actually put a Twitch panel where you can view the actual chat and all that. You can post your URLs, such as the social medias such as Twitter, Facebook, and all that. They can put an image over the video, which is an overlay pretty much, so that's what it's called. And you can use your mouse to illustrate your gameplay. So I don't know what that does, but yeah, if you accidentally do that and you don't want to live stream or record anymore, you can just do back to game. Or if you do, you could just hit record if you want to record, and live stream if you want to live stream. And pretty much I'm actually doing an overview on XSplit Gamecaster, and this is pretty much the same thing. You put where you want to put your recording, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for XSplit, and I'd like to thank Freedom and XSplit for giving me this free 1 week trial. And if I do a review and I do good, I can't really actually tell you what I'm allowed to do or not. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the overview. Thank you to Freedom and Twitch for giving me this free 1 week. And if you want to find more, I will put the website to XSplit down in the description below. And if you want to go purchase it, you feel free to go purchase it. I definitely purchase it if you have a good PC. I'm not recommending anything under 8 gig probably, and maybe an Intel Core i3 or i5, or you could go with AMD, at least an AMD quad core with at least 3.2 gigahertz or a turbo boost of 4 gigahertz up, and an AMD Radeon R7. I don't really know which. I'm not really that much into the AMD graphics card. I need to kind of research on that more. But yeah, so I know this is a 17-minute review, but you know, I covered a lot. I tried to cover as much as I can, and I tried to use my own knowledge on what everything does through XSplit, because I have kind of a little bit of knowledge on it. So if you guys really enjoy it and you want to go buy it, it's $5 a month, $15 for 3 months, which is pretty much 1 months. But you know, they make money. If you wanted to buy a 12 month, you can buy a 12 month. If you want to buy 3 years, you can buy 3 years. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you do enjoy and want more reviews, please put in the comments below what you want me to review, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.